Good afternoon, Tauruses. Today I have a new reading for you guys. I'm going to be doing your love lesson. That's the current lesson within your relationships. Whether you're single, taken, maybe you don't even know what your relationship status is right now. That is okay. We're going to see what the lesson is that you have to learn currently within your romantic life. So I already meditated on your energy. It didn't take too long, actually. It was very nice. As you guys can tell, I have a different setup. I wanted to do something new. I wanted to channel your Taurus energy. Okay, I probably should have started with Virgo, but for some reason I'm here with Taurus. I'm gonna do you guys first. So make sure that you have subscribed to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure that you are liking your videos so that I can do those ones first for next month. Now, guys, I got sick in the middle of April, so my monthly readings were pushed back. That is why I only did like a handful of signs for May 2020. That's why I'm doing this little sweet little spread for you guys to make up for your monthly reading. And I accidentally deleted Virgo, which I'm pretty mad about. No, I'm not even mad. I'm just a little bit bothered at the fact that I was just... Technology is just one hell of a thing, okay? But anyway, let's get into your reading. This can apply for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, second house placements. If it resonates, it resonates, okay, guys? I don't even know. To me, you know, just take the messages as they come, okay? Don't force anything. Okay, Taurus? So let's see your current situation and what is standing in your way. Spirit, can I please channel Taurus's energy, their love energy, what is going on in their current relationship? Okay, Spirit, what is the current situation for Tauruses? What is their current situation here? So your current situation, Taurus, the World card. Some of you guys may... This is actually a really good card. Okay, so some of you guys may be moving on from one level to the next within your relationship. Some of you guys, you may be getting engaged. Maybe you're dating someone and you guys are taking it to the next level. Or maybe even you're talking to someone and then you guys are taking it to the next level. But this card indicates endings and then beginnings. Okay, so this isn't going to be an ending where it's final and it's done. There's a beginning happening after this ending, which is really beautiful energy. So just expect something to be coming after an ending. Now, another thing that I wanted to mention, if you're single, not dealing with anybody, this could be the ending of a journey that you've been on. Maybe your single journey, discovering more about yourself, but there's a period in your love life that is coming to an end so that something new can begin, which is very beautiful, whether you're single, taken, whatever. What is their obstacle, Spirit? What is the obstacle standing in their way? Ooh, okay. 9 of Swords. Okay, Taurus, so the obstacle here, and it could be reaching this level. I believe it's your mind, okay? There's some kind of fear within yourself that you have let manifest into something greater. So not only do you feel trapped within your mind, but this stuckness mentally has now caused you to have more anxiety, more stress. Basically, you can't sleep at night. I feel like whatever it is that you guys are trying to achieve here with the World card, this ending that you're trying to bring about so something new can start, the fact that maybe it isn't starting is making you a little bit uneasy and it's stressing you out a lot. I think the obstacle here is definitely your mind and getting yourself out of a place of fear and worry and anxiety and grief. So Taurus, there is an ending that wants to happen. There is another level that wants to be achieved. The universe wants to bring something new to you, but I think that your inner fears, whatever scares you at night, you know, whatever keeps you up late at night, that is what is stopping you from having this beginning. Spirit, what is the first lesson that Taurus needs to learn to overcome this obstacle? What is the first lesson Taurus needs? Oh, okay. First lesson. Okay, Taurus, I think that some of you need to go deep within and gain a higher spiritual understanding. I'm going to pull one more. One more, please, for the first lesson that Taurus needs to I think this has something to do with your intuition, Taurus. I think the lesson that you have to learn is definitely within inner happiness, okay? The High Priestess is very passive. She's very intuitive. She's all-knowing. I think that for you guys, you have to step out of this more logical state of fear. You have to release your fears, okay? Because this is what is holding you back. I think it's your mind that's holding you back. There's some kind of mental obstacle within, and I think what you guys need to do is release that. You guys have to delve more into your intuitive side. Stop being so logical and rational and thinking about your fears and projecting that onto your relationships. And you guys, I think you guys need to find more inner happiness. I think you guys have to find more inner happiness and peace. And it could be by being alone with the High Priestess here. She's passive and she lets things come to her. I think you guys have to let happiness come to you. You have, and here's your card at the bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. I think your lesson here that you have to learn is being still. Let your mind be still. I'm going to pull the second lesson, okay? What is the second lesson that Tauruses have to learn in order to overcome this obstacle? Second lesson that Taurus has to overcome. Second lesson that Taurus has to learn to overcome this obstacle. All right, Taurus. So we got the King of Swords. We got the King of Swords. And we got the Two of Cups. Now, there's a lot of emotion here, Taurus. Lots of cups energy. And your obstacle is a sword. So I feel like there is a blockage emotionally. I don't know if you guys have shut off your emotions, but I think the first lesson that you guys have to learn is to be still. I think there's something within that you have to make peace with and be happy with. There's a part of you that maybe you haven't tapped into in a while. There's an emotional part of you that you haven't tapped into in a while because all of your fears have manifested and taken over. All right, Taurus. So the lesson here is you guys need to tap into a side that maybe has taken a back seat in your life. And what you need to tap into is your inner happiness and emotional fulfillment. I think that's the lesson here. I feel also like the lesson is, I feel like your lesson has to do with something with being still and letting your mind rest and letting things come to you. On another level, this Nine of Swords can be overthinking. So if Taurus, if your obstacle, if you feel like your problem within relationships is overthinking situations, and then you end up getting in this state where your mind creates the problem, you have to be still and let your intuition talk to you. That could be a lesson. If you guys are the type to tune out your intuition because your mind and your logical side is speaking, and you're listening more to what your brain is telling you versus your heart, and you're blocking out your heart, the lesson every time in love is gonna be, okay, Taurus, now it's time to listen to this side of you. You have to be more intuitive. You have to tap into this feminine side, okay? And I know Venus is your ruler, so you guys are very loving and caring and compassionate. But I feel like also at the same time, you guys are the masculine side of Venus. And it could be that your masculine energy is taking over because we do have a masculine card here. We got the King here. So I think, Taurus, your lesson is going to be tapping into your intuitive side and shifting more of your energy when it comes to relationships to letting information come to you. Stop overthinking. Don't overthink situations. Don't create scenarios in your head. You need to hear what your intuition is telling you and what information is coming to you from your intuition. Because I think when you don't listen to what your heart and your intuition is telling you, your happiness is compromised because you're not listening to yourself. In your second lesson here, I think that you guys have a relationship with maybe a air sign person, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And there is a connection here with the Two of Cups. Now, this person might be a lesson within themselves. But because there's another sword here, I think that, once again, your logical side is so developed. You guys are so rational and logical. It's very like black and white. Maybe it is you guys tuning out your intuition in order to see what is right and what is wrong, what makes sense and what doesn't. To the point where when you guys have relationships, this side of you, maybe, like I said, is blocking out relationships from developing from this Two of Cups energy. So Taurus, I do see that your situation here, there is a new beginning that wants to happen. So whether you're single or in a relationship, there's another level of your love life that wants to develop here. But because of your overthinking and overanalyzing and stagnant energy mentally, creating scenarios in your head, maybe self-sabotaging yourself by creating scenarios, and it's not even what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? Your obstacle is your mind. Okay, Taurus? So whatever you are overthinking and replaying in your head constantly, that is the obstacle here. And your lesson within love currently is to open up your intuition and listen to what your gut is telling you deep down. Listen to yourself. Instead of letting your mind wander and cause all this anxiety and stress, you need to let your intuition and spirit talk to you. Okay, that's lesson number one. You guys have to, get rid of this mental energy right here. Need to get rid of this mental blockage. You need to open up maybe your third eye, your crown chakra. And like I was saying, instead of thinking situations and creating them in your head, you need to let your intuition speak to you. Because I think on some level you're blocking out your own happiness. And your second lesson here, I think that there is a situation that you have, there's a relationship with an air sign here that's probably a lesson in themselves. So if you are dealing with somebody that's an air sign and maybe it's a rocky situation, maybe they aren't, because air signs, they're very hard to read because you just can't read them. Coming from an Aquarius, I can't even read fellow air signs. So the fact that maybe this relationship is a karmic lesson in itself, I think that when it comes to it, you have to stop overthinking the situation or whatever's going on. Okay? You have to let your mind go. Instead of thinking scenarios, as I was saying, and letting your mind take over because you can't read this person that you're in a relationship with, tap into this side, okay, Taurus? Because if you're in a relationship, I think this person might want to take it to another level with you, Taurus, okay? But maybe they're not communicating that in the way that you understand. And that's why it's so confusing. I think internally, the obstacle here is also confusion. Okay, so whoever this air sign is, I don't think that you're either communicating with them or understanding them on the same level, because of the way that they come off. But I think that there's something here that they want with you. They want to take it to the next level with you, Taurus, okay? So instead of going deep within and, trying to figure out what this person wants or what their intentions are, you have to listen to what your inner self is telling you about this person. There is a very deep connection here with the Two of Cups to this air sign. Okay, Taurus? Your intuition has a lot of good messages, but because you're not listening to yourself, you're just seeing the bad. You may be taking things literally from this person, and that's why the Nine of Swords is here. because you're so confused by the way this person speaks and acts, I think that you're just completely confused by what this person truly wants from you. Okay, Taurus, what is Taurus's energy here with their current love lessons? Spirit, what do they need to know? Taurus's love lessons. Okay. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, Taurus, so instead of sitting in your own head and trying to figure stuff out for yourself, I think that you need to communicate with this person. I think you need to find out what they want from you, what this is that they want to do with you, and it could be that you need to be more expressive yourself. Even though the High Priestess is passive and she doesn't really go out of her way to do stuff, she lets things happen, I think that on some level, you guys also need to start expressing yourself more and telling the person that you're dealing with how you really feel about them. For the most part, I think that most Tauruses are in a relationship with somebody. But if you're not with somebody, I think that there could be, the karmic lesson here could be creating a balance within, with your logical side versus your intuitive side. So the King of Swords may be overdeveloped, or you're using that Swords energy a little bit too much, Taurus, even though you guys are Pentacles. It could be that you're channeling this King of Swords energy a little bit too much. You need to create balance within yourself with the Two of Cups. But I think that some of you guys need to express yourself a little bit more. If you're single, it could be that you need to reach out to somebody that you're dealing with, because you could be dealing with this air sign. Taurus, I feel like most of you guys, if you're not, I don't think you guys are single. I think that there is somebody that you guys are dealing with on some level. So if you're interested in this person and you want to see where this goes, you need to express yourself, okay? Don't sit back. Don't be quiet. Don't overthink. Don't get in your head about stuff. You need to express yourself, come forward, tell this person how you really feel. Because the second card that came out, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay, so there is the 10 of Cups here, there is the 2 of Cups. This all has to do with feelings, emotional fulfillment, complete happiness, eternal happiness. And with the 2 of Cups there, this is a connection. So you guys, there is a connection here that you have with someone. Your feelings are real and you should explore them, regardless of the situation. Get a couple more cards for Taurus. What is going on in their love lives currently? What is some advice, Spirit? Taurus, don't be shy. Don't think negatively either, because remember, you will manifest what you are thinking. So if you are thinking of negative scenarios in your head, you need to cut that out and switch up the mentality. One more, please, for, oh, thank you. All right, Spirit. So we got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So for some of you, like I was saying, I don't think a majority of you guys are single. I think that there is somebody that you're dealing with. Even if you guys are single, I don't think, you may have broken up with someone. You need to work on this partnership. There is a partnership here that you have to work on and connect with, because there's another level coming within this connection that the universe wants you guys to have. Also, may I add, when you are putting in your work in a relationship, and even though it doesn't work out, at least you can tell yourself at the end of the day, at least I gave my all and I did what I had to do, right? It feels better, right, Taurus? And the last card here is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So Taurus, I think on some level, you guys are dealing with someone. There is somebody in your lives. You're getting to know somebody. It could be somebody from your past that has came back and wants to work things out with you. You clearly have feelings for them and they have feelings for you. So I think that it's a good idea to give the relationship a chance. Try to work on things with this person. Be a little bit more expressive, and as you speak to this person and get to know them, the bond that you guys have begins to deepen, and these feelings that you have, the romantic feelings, they get deeper. So Taurus, I think that this relationship, I feel like it is good for you. You just have to get out of your mind about it and just let things happen as they should. Let the universe communicate with you. If anything goes wrong, Taurus, I do believe that the universe will come to you and will warn you. So don't be afraid and don't get into that protective mode with the Nine of Swords. You know, trying to figure things out and get to the bottom of it, because the universe will come to you and you will get the knowledge that you need if you have to leave this person behind. But I think that it is a good idea to give this person a chance, work on the relationship, and see what happens. All right, Taurus, so I want to thank you guys for coming and viewing your reading. As I said, please like, share, and subscribe the video if you like it so that I can film this maybe next month or in a month or two. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.